won't let us down.
Oh, you're back.
Sinmara's plans lie in ruins.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
Surely I should be asking that of you. Now, tell me, what does it do?
I ain't got a clue. These light elves and they're sneaky.
You've learned nothing?
Whatever its use, the power it contains, it holds more than what you said.
Such as?
Well, for a start, there's a bloody dwarf in there.
Anyone we know?
Nah, and it's not important. Dwarf Hugers don't carry much weight. Not even mine.
So, what does it contain?
All I know is that it's more than Malvigar, Calder, and some dwarf no one cares about.
Fine. In the stories, what was the actual point of the Salakars?
Hugers were what vitalized them. But it was the magic that gave them their purpose. And that magic was different to each one.
Magic? You mean Seder?
Nah, some elf shit no one knows anymore.
Except Sutur.
That fire nymph? She sent word.
And?
Your plan worked. Sinmara's ready to barter, if it means getting you out of the way.
Where?
At the bridge leading to Feygarda. Light the beacon, and she'll come out with your lad.
The power that the Salakar holds, it must not fall into Surtur's grasp.
I'll reclaim it, once Baldur is safe.
The toil never ends.
Retaking the Salakar won't be easy. I may have to release Loki and ask for his aid. His talent for theft is unmatched. What I have done to him, or to me. Once I've rescued Baldur, we will be even. Loki will see that. I must announce my arrival. Do you bring that with your sutters? Give me what is mine. I will hand over what is his. Come midway. Baldur, I've got you. Baldur must be close for the illusion to have worked.
Damn coward! Remain steadfast! Worms
Baldur is behind one of these doors. Locked cells. I must find the proper keys. Written in Baldur's hand. No light, but only darkness visible. Revealing sights of woe, realms of endless agony. This hopelessness. It is not the Baldur I know, no matter his pain and turmoil. This blood trail. Whoever was dragged here was badly wounded. Yet he was strong. It took at least 4 jailers to hold him. No. No. The High One brought low. Mistletoe. Symbol of hope. Renewal. But not for Baldur. We forced so many drafts down his gullet. His torment was quite beautiful. Blind fool. You never saw what was in front of you. Here is your child. His light gone before you even set foot here. And the rest of him? It now skulks in Helheim. Allow me to reunite you with your boy. No! Traitor. You were never worth my effort. I've seen dwarves with better stature. Take care of it. Damn you, Asa!
Out of options, Doc! We can't! Get back here!
We blaze!
Hey! Eat this!
I remember how free soft flesh parted beneath my blade.
Finally! The hero of Asgard! But you are an imposter. Heart as black as tar. Savage. Monstrous. You've locked that truth away. Built a code to act as its jailer. But the darkness cannot be kept hidden. It oozes out like pus from a wound, poisoning everything it touches. That is what it means to be Odin the Deceiver. You will pay! Attend me! On the What is it? What did you see? All my struggles mattered nothing in the end. My son was lost before it began. His premonition come to pass. Your son? Baldur. Havi's son. You know what I mean.
So Baldur met his fate, as was foretold. Ever you have sought to elude the looms of the Nornir, but we are all caught in their weave.
No, I will not believe it. There is more to see yet. Why was I thrown from my dream?
Perhaps it was not the vision that rejected you, but you who rejected the vision. Perhaps you are afraid of it.
I fear nothing.
I think you do. And until you recognize that fear, give in to it, embrace it, the vision will not return. Some walls cannot be overcome by potions alone.
Tell me what I must do. This saga does not end here. It cannot.
Meet me in the forest when darkness lays upon the land. There we shall see how fearless you truly are.
These new visions of hope. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment. Tove, how have you been?
The fire made me think of the myths and legends Sven loved.
Would you indulge me with a tale? I would be glad to hear of Svartalfheim.
I would not tell it half as well, but his favorite was a fable, to remind us to find meaning in our deeds and not in how others think of us. Svartalfheim was not short of legendary dwarven blacksmiths. Everyone has heard of Ivaldi, of Brucker and Sindri. But this tale is of a stonemason. He lived as far south as he could, where Gulnamar meets Vangrid. His workshop sat upon the shoreline. Obsessed with glory, his love of masonry had all but died. He scoured the shore. Then he saw it. Something beautiful, glittering. He hastily built a boat, working long into the night. He set sail. He cried out in joy. To craft anything from such, then he felt a sudden sting on his foot. So consumed was he by his desire, and so, clutching the stone that sealed his fate.
A fine tale, Toby. Are you and Bridget well?
Of course. The flames soothe my mind.
Do you have one to share, Gunnar?
Aye.
A story of a king. Raidmar, greatest of dwarven kings. Within his palace, Raidmar and his wife late one night, consumed with worry. A great king! What ails you? A voice said. Afraid then, he saw who addressed him. A vast and ancient tree. Raidmar sat upon its roots, and told the tree he feared he was too old to give his son. The tree was so moved, it wept, and offered its tears to Raidmar. Raidmar observed the grass. His subjects' happiness could be seen in how they cared. Raidmar felt at ease, realizing he had everything he needed, and asked that the land rest. The tree's happy tears flowed evermore, enriching the land. 9 moons long would dwarves place gifts in the weeping tree's roots, in memory of Raidmar.
All things happen when they should, old friend.
Eivor! Whatever is the matter? Have you been spending too much time there?
I am troubled by visions of Odin and of Svartalfheim. They...
Aha! Which is how Thor, Blood Thor, fast to act, but not so fast to think, would stomp and thump and fight and bump everywhere. One day, he fought a giant in Jotunheim with such ferocity that Thor's killing blow was the ground shook. Mountains rose up, hills tore apart, creating canyons and the massive lake that housed the springs of Yggdrasil split open. The dwarf king, Craig, he built 3 mighty dams, preventing further damage to his realm. Working alongside his build, so surprised was one builder to see the great king working as an equal that he slipped, tumbling into without hesitation. Raidmar leapt, once from his horse and again from the center of the dam's lip, diving into before the builder could even cry for help. Raidmar was pulling, and so 2 giant statues were built to honor the king. One for each leap of unthinking...
Until Ragnarok.
Aye! So you see, actions ripple outward, like a stone falling into a lake.
Affecting everything. With a fort.
I fear my tale has only worsened.
No, a good story is a log that feeds a mind's flame.
I hear you seek tales of Svartalfheim. You are not alone in your glimpses of the Aesir.
You have seen them too?
No. Only the power the visions hold, and their effect on those once held dear.
You speak of Sigurd.
Do you want my tale or not? There was a dwarven miner who cared only for his work. Mining was all he knew, all he wanted to know, and all he would ever know. One day, he heard a strange noise. All his long life, working in the northern mines of Vangrim, he had never known a boulder to squeak. He ignored it at first, but as the hours passed, the squeaking continued relentlessly. When the miner could take no more, he split the boulder apart with his pick, and then he saw a squirrel. Until now, pinned by the boulder, afraid and tired, the freed squirrel climbed into the miner's long beard and slept for 3 days. When the dwarf awoke the next day, he found fruit and nuts waiting for him. A gift from the squirrel, the first the miner had ever received. Finally, the miner had a friend, The squirrel led the dwarf to a stone hill within a lake. There, the dwarf would fish for supper, while the squirrel played in the trees. One night, watching his fishing line, the dwarf drifted off to sleep, smiling, enjoying the happy squeaks of his friend above. When the sun rose, its light did not find the dwarf, for he had turned to stone, his short-lived bliss captured evermore.
And the squirrel?
It never left his side, hoping his friend would awaken, just as the miner had waited for the squirrel to do the same.
Sigurd. He is not lost to us. In every great story there is truth to be found. I wonder what could be found in Svartalfheim, in the place they spoke of. Have a look, Sunan. This is the spot. Now I need only wait for Valka to arrive.
I will tie your hands now.
What purpose will that serve?
You are too much the warrior, Eivor. You will not recognize your fear until you are helpless before it. Drink.
You say this will bring the vision back? Is that all? You mean to leave me here? Valka! This is... Why must I be tied? Valka? Untie me! The wolf is coming and I cannot reach my weapon! Valka! Valka! So many. Where did they come from? I have to break these bonds. tighter the bonds become. There must be a trick to this. What did Valka say? Give in to it. Be still. It's working. The bonds are loosening. Free. Now for the reckoning. Awaken. What illusion is this? Cursed phantom! Come then! You must find me lacking! It's like fighting a river! I know you. Over the ice that came out of but I am not a child anymore. Curse you! No more! Stop me! The wolf is gone. For now. I am ready, Valka. It is time. Svartalfheim. Even after all these eternities away, I still hate the place. Yet it offers me the hope of revenge. Sweetest of morsels. The realm is changed, but this is not Surtur's doing. It is something more. I must find Brokkr and Ivaldi. Better still have my Salakar nice and safe. What? Has the shelter fallen? These muspels are a plague.
Starving dwarves produce so much shit.
Please help us!
How can so many starving dwarves produce
Don't let any of them escape!
Hobby, you're back!
Don't abandon us!
Yes, yes! One moment while I clear up this mess.
Merciful fate! Help me! Please!
You've done right by me, Ravenbearer.
Damn muspels. They came out of nowhere.
Where is the Salakar? Have you lost it?
Brokkr left the shelter yesterday before the raid even happened. Took the Salakar with him.
Where has he taken it?
Since you went away, he has become erratic. The Salakar, it's all that matters to him now.
You should learn from his example. Now where is he? Where?
The other night, he spoke of exploring the crater of Eitri to seek out more answers.
He takes the Salakar to Surtur's front door.
Wait! Where have you been these past few days?
Days. No matter. It's where I go that matters.
And where is that? Eitri?
Wherever I can find vengeance.
Calm yourself, Harvey. Collect your wits. An eye for an eye will leave us all blind.
What do I care of eyes?
Why are you here?
must find Broker in Aethri's crater. Brave fool means well, but risks cheating me of my vengeance. I must find Broker in Aethri's crater. Brave fool means well, but risks cheating me of my vengeance. What is it with these two brothers? One died sneaking after mead. The other now risks death by taking his job too far. I see a dwarf. Broker, where is my Salakar?
Take it easy, it's right here, nice and safe. Wanted to investigate something, but then I tripped and...
Can you walk? No. Then I shall carry you.
Oh, gentle! Ah, I ain't a bleeding sack of spuds, you know.
What have you learned of the Salakar?
Might just know how to use it. Of course, you going after Surtur, you'll most likely end up feasting in Valhalla.
Valhalla? It is for the feeble and the blundering. No, I shall not die. Worlds may end, but I, Harvey, shall abide.
What about Sindri? You calling him feeble?
What would he be doing in... Ah, yes, he's there in Valhalla, of course. For one such as he, it is a great honor. Now then, this looks like a good place to put you down. So, tell me the Salakar's purpose.
Haven't a clue?
Can it kill Surtur?
Well, that ain't its purpose. But yeah, I think it can.
How?
It harnesses the light. A lot of light.
That was Baldur's gift. To turn day to night and back. Is that why Surtur stole his Hugr?
Yeah. The others, they're just for balance. But, see, there is one more in there. Like Baldur's. Incomplete.
Whose is this Hugr?
Surtur's. An itsy-bitsy snippet, mate.
I don't understand.
I think if the Salakar touches Surtur, the two will come together.
The Salakar is already complete. Nothing gets in or out.
A torn Hugr will always try to reunite itself. His might just be strong enough to do it. If that happens, he will become the Salakar.
Then nothing can stop him.
Only if he can control all that light. But I don't think he can. His old carcass ain't made for him. It'll be like trying to hold the ocean in a single hog's bladder.
This thinking. How can I be sure you're right?
You ain't heard all me workings out.
Do you truly believe the coming together will be too much for Surtur?
Best try it when he's weak. Ideally dead. Well, not dead, of course, just normal dead. Before he wakes up all over again.
You've done well. Now give me the Salakar and leave this place. It is too dangerous.
I ain't leaving. I come this far.
Do as you're told. Friend. I wonder... To my death. No. My destiny is Ragnarok. Far in the future. Not Svartalfheim. Strong, High One. Gorge upon these bitter fruits. Turn them into savage victory. Here, fool! Your twilight comes.
Still drawing breath? I have a cure for that. I'll have to go for my...
Give us a hand.
This is no place for dwarves.
I've earned my right to see this through. I told you it would work, and there you are, doubting me. I might have got it wrong. This looks like it was just a key. That, on the other hand...
Half of want the rest? Come. Claim it!
You really shouldn't have come here. You! Come and claim it!
Ah! I don't run from the fire! I am the fire! Boom time!
So much for your grand plan, you fool. You sought to harness the power of the light. The power of my son! It will turn you into the wrecker of worlds. But in this feeble state, his light will devour you whole! must return to the shelter and share the news of my triumph.